state legislative power in this context. Phase 4, December 9th through January 6th. Let's zoom in a little bit. I know, it's hard to see. Sorry, guys. That's why I'm having a hard time reading a little bit. I need, like, magnifying glasses on my glasses lens. The Electoral College formally meets December 14th if a state legislature takes action. There could be 2 Electoral College meetings that day in the state. The new Congress convenes a joint session on January 6th, 2021. In that session, the electoral votes are accepted and counted. Here are the potentially precarious scenarios. If the count is tied, 269 to 269, the House decides. Which, remember, the Democrats have had the House thus far, and we'll see how this House goes with all this voter fraud that's been happening. But with each state casting just one vote, today that would mean 26 to 24 Trump win. If neither candidate has 270 electoral votes because a state doesn't send a slate, 2 are sent, neither accepted, and another cause, it is ambiguous whether the candidate with the majority wins or if it is sent to the House, in which case it would be decided as above. One of the things here is that at this point in time, if it gets this far into Congress, the House, the Speaker of the House then becomes key. Nancy Pelosi becomes key. January 7th through Inauguration Day. Contingencies. If Congress approves of Biden's election, most believe that both the Supreme Court and the military would resist any efforts to overrule that judgment. If Congress deadlocks, the Constitution would make the House Speaker president at 1 on January 20th, 2021, when Trump's term expires per the Constitution. So there you have it. I mean, that would be Nancy Pelosi's dream, for everything to just get so convoluted and bogged up that then, sorry, Congress deadlocks, Nancy Pelosi gets to be named the President of the United States because we don't know whether Joe Biden or Trump won, because there was so much voter fraud that occurred. I guess we're just going to have to make Nancy Pelosi the president, right? Because she's Speaker of the House. See how that works? So this is where it's kind of interesting that they kind of outline Trump's message goals. It says, set the stage for rejecting the results. Mail ballots are Democrats' fraud. Millions of illegal voters. So they're kind of like thinking, okay, this is going to be what Trump's going to try to say, his messaging. And they're also going to try to depress turnout by your vote might not count, your vote might not matter, divert attention away from his record. And then they say how to respond to Trump. Everything he says because he knows he was losing. Don't engage his arguments. Debunking his claims mean that they are debatable. Attacking him for undermining the election can depress turnout because it conveys that he can reject the election results. So it's just another way. That's why you hear these people just say, oh no, you don't even know what you're talking about. There's no evidence, when there's tons of evidence out there. It's a tactic. Okay?